Hello there, you guys. Thank you so very much for waiting. I am feeling so much better. My goodness, that was toasty. It was super hot in here. It's still pretty warm, but I got to run the AC for a bit. Misa, hello. How's it going? How are you doing today? If you guys are just joining us for today, though, welcome on in. We are currently working on LilyBelle, which is our original Animal Crossing New Horizons town. And we're currently trying to make it into an Animal Crossing GameCube theme. So, we are slowly but surely working on that. The most recent thing we just did was the town tree area. And it's definitely not exactly it, but I'm pretty darn proud of it. I think it looks alright. I'll be happy when this bridge isn't here so I can like properly look at it, but that's okay. Yeah, we're about to head into Town Hall though. I want to see if I could get rid of a bridge today. Or maybe even a set of stairs. No, we're gonna get rid of that upper bridge, I think. Oh, poor KK does not have an audience. Any noble income on Twitch compared to subs? Generally curious. They're stable because I can set, like for example, I play a set amount of ads during every break, which I only go on one break per stream usually, but like, you know, I can guarantee that that will be there. It's not necessarily the most stable though, because some people have ad blockers and such, which is totally fair. I understand that. But yeah, it all helps really. And that's why I thank you guys for, you know, sitting through them, even if they're boring, and then, you know, enjoying the clips after, because it all does kind of pile up and does help. Okay, I can't remember how much this is. I think it's only 10k to demolish something. And let's talk infrastructure. Can I get rid of one of these? I wish I could just like move, but unfortunately they don't let you. That would be really, really nice though. It could be, Rosie. It definitely could be. Oh, I didn't actually hit yes, did I? Gosh darn it. I always do that with that menu. And there we go. I hit that first menu by accident, or first option. Perfect. Okay, so that'll be nice. Let me go take a look at my reference pictures here again and see if there's anywhere else we should be changing. So by the dock area, which obviously we're not gonna be able to do exactly, there are some designs there, so we can put some down, or some dirt patterns, I should say. And again, of course, the dock isn't right at the grass, it's over, it's all the way over here, actually. So maybe what we'll do is we'll just have a dirt patch as close as we can. It's a little bit weird, a little bit of a weird situation, but that's alright. Just want someone to clip every fine thing the streamer does. Look, it's 95. 100% of the stream. Honestly, clips are like the best thing ever. Whenever someone clips anything of mine, I'm like, thank you. It is so super appreciated. So if you guys ever have the opportunity and you look at something and you're like, hey, that's actually funny. Someone should clip it. See if you can clip it. Sometimes Twitch is funny and the clip button just like disappears. But if you have access to it, you know, why not? There we go. Okay, and then maybe we'll have like a little notice board right here. If I could find a picture of Captain, actually. Wait a minute. Wait a gosh darn minute. It's not gonna be exactly, but... There's a new subreddit for game clips with some kind of fail in them. It's called Our Game Stream Fails. That was kind of headed by Carnage, right? I think. At least I know he was an advocate for it. He didn't want the live stream fails anymore because that one was there was a lot of like drama and stuff in there. Yeah. No, I'm all for it. I'm already following that. Yeah. Oh. If I can have Captain, is it P, double P, and then N? That's Captain, right? I think. If I can have this, fair warning, I don't know what's gonna pop up here. Missing. Just like a little like poster so you can kind of see. Wondering if any of your clips would fit in there. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I wouldn't be the one to upload. I'd be too shy, but... let's do... See, I really like this one, but it's on an invisible background. I don't know what happens on the poster. Brewster one. Well, we didn't have Brewster in the original Animal Crossing GameCube, so... Tempting, though. Tempting. Super Saiyan Terry, hello with the 17-month resub. Thank you so very much for that. Bringing us one step closer to our sub goal for today. I do appreciate it. How are you doing? Let's just do this one. Just a plain design. Does a clear background go white as well? Tortimer. Oh, don't you worry. I have an idea for Tortimer. I have a very good idea for Tortimer. Got my wife hooked on your streams. Oh my goodness. I hope that she enjoys. Thank you so much for spreading the word. It means the world. Okay, I need to go get another thing here. I'll bring Tortimer with me while we're at it. You guys remember when we saw the Western gravestone in the trailer for ACNH and everyone was like, oh, Tortimer died. That was intense. Like, I don't know, it was very different from what I'm used to from the Animal Crossing community. What was I going for? Right, the signpost. Wherever I put them. Live jar, thank you! I'm really happy with how that in particular is looking. Oh, there they are. There we go, so we'll take you. And the other thing I wanted... There he is. There he is. He's been waiting for his moment. in my inventory for like months. He's fine. He's been fed. Actually, you know what? We'll put him on this side. There he is. We found Tortimer. He's looking a little bit more lifelike in ACNH. I feel like everyone got a bit of an upgrade. I forgot to customize something. I was so excited about Tortimer. I keep getting stuck on that. And here we go. No, wait, no, I need muscle memory. Go back in, go back, or sorry, go back out, go back out. Seems a bit more snappy these days. He's getting older, he's a little bit crankier. Doesn't want to deal with no whippersnappers. And our newfangled need for Brewster. How do you think he feels? Everyone keeps asking for Brewster back, but no one ever asks for Tortimer. No one. You know, he's vibing. And no one wants him. And that's really a shame. Okay, so this isn't gonna be exact. I could probably even put the sign like right over here, but we'll have it over here just for this. There you go. So you can see, you can go down here. Get a chance since we're usually at work. Yeah, when I go live. Yeah, we're live a little bit late today, so I guess it kind of works out in that way. Let's take a look at our references. What else do we got in? There is actually a thing behind my house that we could make. A dirt patch. So we'll do it like maybe like right over here so it's like peeking out a little bit. Oh, I hope it doesn't bother with the other thing though. That might be a bit awkward. I just noticed all the houses have fences around them. They have white fences. Huh, okay. We might need to sort out something there. We don't have a white fence, do we? We have like... we don't have the white picket fence that was in the trailer that I suddenly have a need for. No. How disappointing is that? I think I'll probably stick with the wooden one then. And we'll go about it that way maybe. It's not the same, but... maybe one day they'll add it. Give us the white trailer fence, you cowards. What a weird thing to exclude, too. Alright, good. I have plenty of that. Yeah, I'm gonna go by like shape. Like I'll try to recreate the shape versus recreating the color, I guess, in this instance. Although that gyroid situation there is a bit wonky. And we might not have room back here. Cause I kinda made this a little bit squeezed. I might have to move all this up. Yeah, I still say the easy thing they could do would be let us customize fences, let us change the color of fences. I am using the wrong one. I would be all over it if they did that. Like, not even a second thought necessary. Customized before they added in customization kits, and they didn't know how to handle it when fences stack. Ooh, that's an idea. Entire acre to build my player houses. Still had to make compromises. Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird shape. Maybe? Eon Evie, hello. How are you doing today? Oh, whoopsie. I'm doing alright. I'm very, very warm today, unfortunately. It's super hot in here. And having a bit of like a quiet, tired day. But otherwise, I'm good. There we go. Just for now. This situation needs to be sorted. There we go. Okay, back to fences. Eventually we are gonna put down our other player houses here, which I'm kind of nervous for, not gonna lie. Kind of a big deal. Am I gonna have to move this because the fence can't go all the way? You know what? It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. The fence will just cover like this, and that is as good as we're gonna get, and I'm not even mad. It's fine. I promise. Yeah, you know what? It's not the end of the world. It's good. But yeah, we, if you guys missed it, I think it was either last weekend, I believe it was last weekend, we watched the original Animal Crossing GameCube trailers that came out in North America, and if you've never had the opportunity to see those, they're really weird. They're very, I don't know who they're marketed towards, put it that way, but anyway, there were 4 characters in them. I think it was, I don't even remember their names anymore, but we decided that the other 3 characters we're gonna build here, or create, are gonna be those characters. So, that should be fun. And we're also gonna try to have, like, you know, the original outfits and stuff as best as we can, and... Oops. It should be interesting. Yeah, I like having the information signs. They're pretty neat. I don't think that's actually how big that is meant to be. We'll figure it out when we actually put it down, though, I guess. Okay, let's see. What did we get? We got a mini fridge earlier. An inflatable sofa. I'll take it. Let me see, what other area? Oh wait, I was meant to put down a dirt patch here, wasn't I? Only the KK songs. Ooh, that were in the original game. That's kind of cute. Yeah, I haven't really thought about like music and stuff, what I'd like to include. I've just kind of been working on like the looks of it almost. Oops. Alright. Yeah, seriously? Game? That's better. And then we're we're just gonna finish this up. Hydrate, thank you. Give me just a second here. Oh my god, random. Let me have a drink, thank you. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's see what other areas we can work on. I'm so excited to get back to streaming Animal Crossing GameCube. It's been so long. It has been so long and I miss it. Oh. Oh dear. There's cobblestone underneath the fountain. We gotta sort that out. That shouldn't be too big of an issue. Oops. I thought something looked a little bit off. Oh, this... Okay, this area might get interesting. Unfortunately, it's not really very, like, circle-esque. Oh. I think we're gonna run into trouble with this, this spot. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring this down a bit. Okay. See, that just looks like... Well, I guess it is going right underneath the tree there. I never actually realized how weird that is. Creator, I sent you he has a grass bladder on the stone. Like how the GameCube had. It does. It absolutely does. I'm considering switching over. I feel kind of bad using designs from all the same one, if that makes sense. But I definitely see what you're saying. It would probably look better. Border, yeah, I figured. I read bladder, but I figured you were probably meaning border. It's all good. You know what? Yeah. Does this game, if I replace one path with another, does it auto change it? I can't actually remember. I know New Leaf did. Although this other path, from what I remember, it was a lot more in-depth. It does? Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'm already super overwhelmed. Like, where did these ones go, you know? Man, I'm sure that these look absolutely amazing, but I have no idea how to do these. Like, which ones I should be replacing with which, if that makes sense. They all look so good. I think this is a top corner. I really do like the look of both of these designs, though. They're both just so, so good. I think this is a side piece. It's all good. No, no, I'm complaining, but it's like, I love this and I'm complaining. That doesn't look like that's gonna match up, actually. This is just a me thing, not knowing what I should be doing. I should probably just download all of it and play around with it. Oh, here we go. This is looking a bit more like it. Yorkie, how's it going? Welcome on in. Oh my god, there's so much of it. Oh, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to put all this down. You know what? I've replaced some of it. It's gonna look a bit wonky. Let me go back out and actually look at it. Rosie, I'm glad that it worked. That's really good to hear. Okay, well, first off, I love it, but like, it definitely makes it a bit bigger, a little bit bolder. I'm just gonna have to learn how to use it. Oh, fauna. But that doesn't seem right, you know what I mean? Let me take a look. Okay, let's organize this situation. Wasn't there a way to swap or copy? Oh, whoopsie. Okay, so the leaf ones can stay right there. Just try to organize my inventory a bit, try to figure out what I need, what I don't. Nope. Swap, there we go. I really want an iced coffee or refreshing drink, but there's no point going outside in this heat. That's kind of how I feel too. Like, I'm very tempted to like order like something right now. But I know we're gonna be ordering dinner, and like, you know, the second I stop streaming, the AC will be on and I'll feel fine. I'm just super warm. Okay, and then we're gonna move these down here. There we go. Oh, these are the same, aren't they? AC isn't on right now, turn it on. Oh, if I turn it on, you guys will hear it, trust me. It will be very loud and very obnoxious, and I don't really want to do that to you guys. Finally cooled down for you in Alberta. But streamer health, don't you worry, don't you worry. I'm probably not gonna go on for the full time today, just so that I'm not like overheating. Am I missing a slot? What? Did I delete one I didn't mean to? I might have messed up. No, I didn't. That's only 4 wide, right? care, I was panicking. What RJ said. Okay, give me just a second here and I'll like try to show you guys what it sounds like. But I do have a program I can run. I haven't run it during a stream before. So I don't know if my computer's gonna die. I'm gonna turn it on, you guys can hear what it sounds like. Oh, my noise gate doesn't even cut that out. Nope. Alright, give me a second. Let me see if I can't figure this out. Mike, what was the program called that we would run when I had the AC on? I looked that up and I can't find it. Oh, okay, is it NVIDIA? Broadcast, right. It's not bad at all, yeah. I'm very picky on it, so I'm still gonna run the software, but the other thing I don't like is that I can hear, like, I'm listening to myself through my headphones, so I can hear the noise gate cut in and out. It always drives me crazy. Alright, give me just a second here. Okay. That's really weird. It's not actually working? Huh. That's interesting. You have your fan on too, so you're not hearing it at all, really. Well, it's nice to have some cool air. Okay, and then I think if I switch this... Oh, weird. Oh, there it is. Okay, there you go. So that is what it sounds like when I don't have, you know, when I have the program on. So you guys can actually, you know, not have to listen to the fan unless I'm talking, I think. Is it your dream when you complete the sign? Oh yeah, for sure. I need to update my journey desk more frequently anyway, so. Hey Sting, how's it going? Welcome on in. So this all looks pretty decent. Oh, whoopsie. Can still hear something, but it's much better than before. Yeah, it's pretty decent, to be honest. You can get some really good quality out of it. It's just sometimes it can get in the way of your voice a bit. But it's exactly why I wanted the better graphics card, because my other one couldn't handle this program. So I am a happy being when I am not overheating. The AC is indeed still on. And then the train tracks. Going good, I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, if you guys want to look this up, look up RTX Voice. Or NVIDIA Broadcast. And see the videos of people who tested it. There are people who were like, banging on pots and pans, vacuuming, doing all that stuff in the background, and you can't hear it. It doesn't really distort your voice either too much, so. I'm doing a lot better now. The guy vacuums behind him. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. I am a bit more comfy. I'm a little bit annoyed because I can hear the noise gate kicking on and off, but that's alright. That's okay. We will deal. Is me being picky. But if I turn up my game sound, might not hear it as much. Stop being picky. That's like telling me not to breathe. I am just picky by nature. Mike can attest to this. Yeah, as long as you guys can't hear it, I'm not too fussed. Sorry, another relief town. Oh, nice! I hope you have fun. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty much all the GameCube stuff, and then we get into like this situation. Oh wait, there's more. Which is gonna be tedious to deal with. Forgot to go to the pharmacy. Rosie, no! Hair's all back to purple. I feel empty. Oh no! Your Leaf was your first Animal Crossing? Yeah, it's the one you come back to the most. I totally get that. I totally get that. I think I'm the same with Animal Crossing GameCube. It's always gonna be like my baby. So I'm just gonna download all of them, I think, because I have no idea what I'm doing. New file, a sort, to do with Wonderlock or Wonder Trade Challenge or something. Starting a new file is always interesting after not having done it in so long, for sure. I am so hyped for Platinum, or Platinum, Pearl and Diamond, sorry. I probably am gonna start a new Pokemon save file at some point. Love the GameCube title. It's so good. Just something about it will always just, I don't know. I feel like there's constantly things I'm learning about it years later. It wasn't like, you know, data mined from the beginning. There wasn't the online, which can be good and bad. Okay, we're downloading everything. Mass download. I need pavement. I'm sure that this all makes sense to the creator, of course, but like for little old me, this is like... I don't even know what this is. It's craziness. Anyone else in here done a really complicated path design before? Not like made one, but like used one? And you're just like, what? What do? Yup. Yup. It's a mood. Oh, the Starducks logo. I loved it, but it's okay. I was super proud of it. Also, hydrate, thank you! Oh, you got Derwin, that's cute. What did the speedrun times for Sword and Shield any percent with and without DLC? Any percent with the DLC is faster than without? Oh, weird. That's kind of interesting, though. Okay, and then we're gonna go in here. I don't see, someone made this for me and I don't want to get rid of it. Same with like Beb, but like I'm gonna need the room. I'm gonna go around them. Oh, does anyone know? I know I asked earlier. If I was to replace the thing that's my flag and my phone case, would they change, or does the game lock onto that information? Because I know the flag used to in New Leaf. Then do Dynamax Adventure and then you get level 65 Pokemon that you can use for the rest of the game. Oh, okay. Do they lock on? Okay, good. So I can get rid of this. I think I am gonna save all the cobblestone ones, and then I'm gonna try to like put them together and figure out how this puzzle piece works. Oh, that's gonna overwrite some stuff, but that's alright. And if I don't end up using all of them, that's totally cool. I can always just get rid of them later. Whoops. Take the simplest ones. See, I think the issue for me is I can't even tell which ones are the simple ones anymore. Like, they all just look complicated. But I think I need a little bit of time to like just kind of sit here, look at it, maybe off stream, so I can like not feel judged. I know no one in here is really judging me, but like part of me is just like, I'm not figuring this out fast enough. Therefore I should stop and just like do it later. And it worked with the normal, like the path, like the path. I got really confused. I don't think I'll take these ones, or these ones. I got really confused by that initially. Exactly, right? Like, I feel like everyone goes through that. It's just me being silly. Did I get this one already? I don't even know. Do you have to call them for what I need? I embarrassed myself. It's back to never calling anyone in my life ever again. Oh no! That's a mood. That's actually the biggest mood I've heard. Just like, no, I embarrassed myself once, I will not do it again. So we got those ones already, I think. I'm actually the same. Like, my grandparents like to call or whatever on birthdays or Christmas, and I've always hated it. It's not that I don't want to talk to them, it's I don't want to talk to them on the phone. Because it's too much. Especially if I haven't seen them in a long time. Pepper. I will only answer the phone. People pay me to do so. You know what? I worked for 2 different companies where I was on the phone all day. Had no issues. The second I have to call for myself, I'm like, I don't know how to do this. This is too much to ask of little old me. I low-key didn't realize how many of these there are. Make Random promised me that if I was in trouble, he would call 999 for me. I mean, to be fair, I probably would be a little bit scared to call as well, but... It's a good thing they added more design slots, am I right? I got design slots for days, except after this path I won't. I'd like to know I would have that support, you know? Yes. Absolutely. Just teach Fred how to dial it. He's a smart boy, he'll pick it up. Fred will want them to bring food, not help. That reminds me of when I was having some reason to bring in, I had to speak to some police officers one day. Long story short, was having some trouble with someone, had to bring them in to talk them over with the situation. My cats were all over the officers. It was really bad. They were just like, please love us. Everything's fine now though, which is good. Just get a phone with physical buttons and put food on the 9. She never feeds us. I think I've seen like P5, P6. I think that these are... I think that they're actually maybe organized in some way, but I'm still not quite learning how. Oh, I pressed B. Mistakes were made. Go. Okay, we're finally getting there. Ringer's off and I don't know the number. My mom and I still have like a proper physical, actual, like, it's not even a cordless phone, it's like a corded one. But my mom still swears by them for power outages. Uh-oh. Rachel, what's going on? Was that on purpose? Yeah, Rebecca, because you guys were saying earlier that it doesn't actually overwrite. I mean, it might, but that's alright if it does. Oh my god, there's so many! So I guess these are all just like inside pieces. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Nah, Rebecca, it's all good. Now I'm second guessing myself on whether or not that actually happened, but you know, all the clothes are put away, so I'm officially all moved in. Look at you go! I saw the picture of your room that you posted, and it looks really nice. Super relaxing. New place stay finally, and it's a whole ordeal getting that done. Oh no! Still have a wired phone, but only calls we get on it now are scammers trying to say our internet will be shut off if we don't call them back. Yes, yeah. My mom has like a block list on there, so it'll ring once, and then if it doesn't ring again, that means it was blocked. So we get a lot of one rings. Okay. I still have no idea how this is all laid out. So I'm gonna put all the like the pavements down here. So we have 1, and we have 2, 3, and 4, and then 5, 6, and another pavement 2 that's different. Okay. Other than that, you're very happy with it. That's smart, but I saw a chinchilla. Chinchilla! And a torty cat who did not give a crap, and a calico kitty. Oh. A lot of our places here don't really have cats in them anymore, and if they do, it's like, from shelters. They like just don't sell them here anymore, really. See, what's P1? Okay, here's P1 top. And P1 bottom, there we go. Okay. P4, P2, P3, P3. Oh wait, no, that, oh. This one can just go down here. I guess these ones don't really matter. P4, P2, P2. God, this is such a complicated path. My goodness. P4. Wait. Oops. Twin now has a river view. I mean, that's kind of cool. But again, just wanted to share and see. We got a new path. Yes, it's a bit of a situation though. Oh my god, there's another pavement 1. Oh, don't wear it. There we go. There's another pavement. I don't know how to organize these. Oh my goodness, like how many, you know? I don't even know what to do. Alright. Alright. Your girl has to redo this bit. Okay. It's fine. We'll be fine. Okay. Alright. Welcome to my special hell. Yeah. Yep. Where do I even begin? Is this a good place? Are these nice? I don't even know. Where are the turns? Where are the curvy ones? No, 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 Sandra, don't worry about it at all. This is like really helpful. I just need to learn how to use it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, you know what? We're gonna get rid of all of it and oh, whoopsie. And we're gonna do it all again. This makes the path look easy. It does, but I imagine like my intelligence levels after I finish this. That's not how that works, but like still. Let's just, yeah. There we go. What happened? Pathing happened. Lots of it. Oh look, my brain has leaked out my ears. Yep. So pretty much we were trying to replace our path with this path, and this path is super nice, don't get me wrong, but I think I just had a brainwave. I just had a horrible, horrible brainwave. Chat, I can't use this path. Because when I use it, and it turns into fall. What day does the grass change color, chat? When does it change to the brownish color? How much time do I got to finish this layout? Pretty much I have to finish it before winter or fall because the green borders are not gonna work. I know, yeah, it's definitely gradual for sure. I'm just concerned that like this isn't gonna look good for that much longer. I haven't used like a bordered path in a long time, and like I suddenly had a flashback to like finding different border paths in New Leaf for the different seasons. I'm still gonna stick with it. We're still gonna try our best, but I need to finish this before fall really kicks in. Hear me out. Yeah, Rachel, thank you. Do you see a transparent dot in it? Like in the designs? If you do... Yeah, so that was actually Andrew's suggestion. I had my chat a certain way for a while, and he was saying, you know, it's a bit easier to read this way, so... I am very happy with how it looks so far. Put whatever path you want and put the design on top of it. The grass borders should be covered. Oh, I see what you're saying. Hey, Courtney, how's it going? Fauna is really cute, yeah. She's helping with our Jacob ladders today. Or lilies of the valley, or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, so Rosie's saying put a path down. And that could work. Yeah, Pepper? Oh dear, dearie me. Transparency on the path itself, yeah. At 3 p.m. UK. Oh, Courtney, no, I'm not live at 3 p.m. UK. I'm usually... Wait, am I? What time am I usually live for UK fam? Is it actually 3 p.m.? Okay, never mind, it is 3 p.m. Yeah, no, I wasn't there this morning. No, I was there late. Let me see here. This is so much pavement and so much work, but it's gonna look so pretty eventually. Let me just like test out things and see how it goes. Like, I love the look of it. It's just getting it the way I want it. And like, I love how it kind of looks a bit wavy and just, you know. Thank you, Courtney. I just need to figure out how we're gonna work out the rest of it. But like, I really, really like the look of it. But Pepper, were you gonna say something? You said crust and then I think your stream crashed. Or, yeah, your stream crashed. Yes. Oh, Pepper, I hope it goes well. So if I wanted to go here and then do a turn, how would I go about doing that? Okay. All right. That's, you know, that's manageable. We can work on that. All right. No worries, Rosie. Take your time. Hydrate. Let's bring this up so we can take a look. See, that's a little bit too close, I guess. It's interesting learning a new path, I will say that much. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing, but... Wait, no? Yes. No. Yes. No. Which one was I using before? Oh dear. No, I think it was that one. No, it wasn't. Okay. Initial my color is orange. Fruit is butterfruit and villagers are cherry and biff. Very nice. I hope that you have fun with your new island. That's always fun. I have no idea how I got it to turn so nicely before. And at this point, I'm afraid to ask. Okay, there we go. There it is. And then I wanted to like go up a bit, I think. Just like a little smidge there. And a... I can see some going one way, but not the way I want them to go. Nope. Ooh, a low in Vulpix. That's a cutie. you know, that doesn't reach the way I want it to. I feel like I've missed one, but I don't think I did. Why'd I start late? I needed some rest this morning. I was tired. Isn't it weird I can't find the one I want? Like, I actually can't. I think I'm just, like, I've been looking at these for too long. Gosh darn it. This path is gorgeous, but it's going to be... it's going to be interesting to learn. But I really, really do like the look of it. It's just gonna take some time. What about this? Maybe this is too many pieces. If I can just find out how to make a circular area. Because... Tortimer, I'm sorry, buddy. We had something going on and then... just don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Oh, jeez. You'll be fine. Poor guy. No, it's gonna be even snappier. Yeah, Pepper, representing all your things. If you mean Pepper streaming at random, then maybe. So those are the same design, but they're not. Oh my god. Like, I feel like some of them are missing that, or I'm just not seeing them. What have you done so far today? We redid the dump site, we fixed our river, we got rid of a bridge, we moved boots, and we have now finished the town tree, but the area around the town tree is just not happening. So we've done quite a bit, to be fair. I'm pretty happy with it, it's just... this situation. I don't know, random. Apparently you had a different way to spell blaming, and I'm, you know, I'm here for it. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on into this mess. Oh, man. Courtney, well, you're kind of looking at one of the things, at least. The dump still looks the same, we just moved it over, and Boots is in a different spot, that's about it, really. Let's do... Okay, turn on follower only because I only follow people when I like your content. That's completely fair. I respect that, but we've had kind of a lot of weirdness going on Twitch where people have been coming in with not so nice things, so that's kind of why that's on. Sorry to disappoint though. And to be honest, I actually didn't know it was on. I'm going to assume it was put on at some point. Ooh, this situation over here as well. We'll get rid of that. Here we go. Thank you, Brandon. I'm really hoping it continues to look better. It's kind of a bit... I don't know. Skeebs, enjoy your burger. What do you have on it? Oh my god! Ed! Are you wearing a hat too? Do you want to match with Bob? Hey, Lemongrass, enjoy your lurk. Okay, I think I put some down here. Oh no. Cheese, bacon, red onion, barbecue sauce. That sounds really good. I'm really excited for my burrito later. I just remembered. I am hungry. Brandon, enjoy it. Enjoy it, dude. Okay, surely I can at least make a little circle, right? Surely we can do that much. Maybe. If we're lucky. I wonder if I'm missing corner pieces because I didn't download some of those like little itty bitty ones. See, because that doesn't really match up, does it? Huh. Doorbell in my new house is so loud. Oh, that would freak me out. Nope, that doesn't match up at all. I feel like I've missed downloading these again. Like I can't figure out any of the designs. Hmm. Oh my goodness, you too. It's a fancy job and a fancy place, and she moves off to a fancy apartment with a river view. I mean, I hope she enjoys it, at least. Man, what are we gonna do here? Because like this looks a little bit too narrow anyway for what we're working on. Like it needs to be 3 wide, I feel like. Because this is the train station entrance. Courtney, yes. But it's not quite the same, but yeah. Although I guess it should only be 2 wide from here. Should I make it 3 wide later? Hey, MCP, we were just talking about your river view. Rod. The pot has been stirred. Can I put, like, these right next to each other? How does that work? No, okay, so it needs to be 1, 2, 1, 2 then. Okay. How dare I hide the evidence? Oh my goodness me. Alright, no worries, Pepper. I hope it goes well. Oh, you know the other thing we could do is... We were talking a bit about the free house upgrades earlier. We could do that. Because my house looks very different in Animal Crossing GameCube. Random. Oh my goodness. Okay, so our roof is very much blue. So we have like 2 options. It's this one or this one. I feel like this one's a little bit closer to what the original Animal Crossing GameCube looked like. I think, personally. Which, honestly, it didn't have any design on the roof, like, at all. It was very flat, but that's okay. And then the walls... Probably just the base standard default, right? That's probably as close as we're getting. Ordeal, she was originally not supposed to... I said Riverview. This door is also kind of close, actually. But I don't know if I really like it. And our mailbox is the standard red, so we'll change that. So gonna make Rob, Jeff, Leslie, I can't remember their names either. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video, but yeah, I will be. I don't know when we're gonna do that because I don't actually remember what goes into creating a character. I might make them all off stream and then just start adding them into the game. That'll be fun because I've never made a secondary character in New Horizons before, so I have 0 idea on what to expect. So that should be interesting. Pick up my key and they told me my original apartment failed inspection. So they had to fix the issues and re-inspect it before I could get the keys. So after 3 hours in the basement with Dons, we wouldn't die in a hot car. My mom calls and threatens to throw hands. They gave me a different apartment. Oh my god. Mom to the rescue. She's just like, listen, all right? That's so funny. She's just like, listen. I'm supposed to be hanging things on my wall and building squishmallow shells, but my feet hurt. Oh, moving is really big. So I totally respect that. They're about to violate her contract and give her her money back. Ooh, yeah. You can write things that you might not say out loud in person. Then again, I say almost everything out loud. Yours in soreness, Rod. Oh? Oh, right. I had a lot more mail that I hadn't checked, didn't I? Yep, this is what happens when you don't play for a couple months. Oh well, at least I'm so happy we got the bushes. I'm not gonna lie, that's like my favorite part of this. We got the bushes. So I think I'm gonna take off our hat. Yeah, I need to go through my mail. There we go. I think what we're gonna do now, you guys, actually, is we're going to wrap up here for the day. It's a little bit of a shorter stream, but I think I got everything done that I can do today. We're kind of like playing that waiting game of like moving stuff, demolishing stuff, replacing stuff. Yeah, Rebecca, I should probably do the same, to be honest. I do want to thank you guys so very much for hanging out and for being here and for being so amazing. If you enjoyed what you saw here today and you're new, feel free to drop that follow. I usually stream every day except for Friday, usually at 10 a.m. Eastern, but I was live a bit late today. Tomorrow, I think what we might do, dare I say, we might actually start with Animal Crossing GameCube. Maybe get our minds into like that kind of mood and then come into this island and start terraforming more. So, I hope you all have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. I'm gonna go get our burritos because I'm really hungry. And I will talk to you guys all later. Thank you so much for being here.